right, Chief, what can you tell us? What's the status after being out here all day?
We do have all the explosive devices removed from the house. They've been taken to a different location, and at that location they'll be detonated to render them safe. We're still working on a vehicle that's in the yard and a building that's next to the house, a farm-like structure. This is a very slow, methodical process, so obviously we want to make sure that we do everything safely.
Are there explosives in those cars, or in the car and in the barn?
We don't know yet, that's why we're checking. Again, but that's a very slow process to make sure that we don't come across any like booby traps or anything that would harm the staff that's on scene right now.
What can you tell us about the explosives? What are they?
I can't really be descriptive as to what the explosives are because that lends into his motivation as to why he had them. I can tell you it's a very large amount of explosive material, individual items. Something that is unprecedented for us here in Germantown, but I can't get any more specific than that other than to say that we don't think that there were any targets or any, they weren't used or intended to be used to cause someone harm. At this point, we don't believe that's the case. But again, I can't be any more descriptive.
You said that you wanted to make sure there weren't any booby traps or anything like that. Did you encounter anything like that in the house?
No, we did not.
And there's no indication, as far as you know, when you went in the house, you saw these things were out, obviously. You haven't seen any of that in the car or the house at the time.
Well, there's some evidence in the car that we do want to collect, but we don't know, obviously, what's in the trunk yet. The majority of items that we collected were in the basement of the residence.
I know you can't give specifics on the explosives, but for people who are living around here, what would you want them to know about just what was next door? I mean, could people in this neighborhood been at risk given what you found in the house?
Oh, absolutely they would have been at risk. There would have been a substantial explosion if our subject who we have under arrest made a mistake or mixed something wrong or some sort of flash. Water heater furnaces down there. It could have been a substantial explosion.
What is substantial?
I'm not a bomb expert, obviously, but I was told by the bomb experts that it would have obviously destroyed the house and probably caused damage to neighborhood residents.
Could you give us some perspective on, are these materials that would be available in consumer type outlets like big box stores or that kind of thing, or would these have been special order type items that you would have had to go out of the way to obtain?
Well, what I can tell you is that each individual item in and of itself isn't illegal to possess, and he was able to, well, I don't want to say he purchased them because obviously he hasn't been charged yet, but those materials were obtained and the average person with the right know-how and knowledge can obtain.